The Mercer family had always believed in two things: sticking together and chasing dreams even when the road got rough. For years, James and Lila Mercer worked hard in a small Ohio town, raising their two kids, Ava and Colton, in a two-bedroom rental that always felt a little too cold in the winter and a little too cramped when bills stacked up. James worked long shifts at the mill, and Lila picked up extra hours cleaning houses while homeschooling the kids. Life was honest but heavy. In 2020, James lost his job. The mill shut down with 2 weeks' notice, and just like that, the Mercers were living off Lila's part-time income. They dipped into savings, sold their second car, and started shopping at food pantries. Dreams of owning a house, especially one with land, trees, and a front porch swing, felt impossibly far away. But Lila never let go of the dream. For as long as she could remember, she'd wanted to live in Tennessee: rolling hills, wide skies, a slower pace. She'd scroll real estate listings late at night, whispering prayers while looking at fixer-uppers near the Smoky Mountains. Then something changed. James learned how to weld. A friend connected him with a training program, and he threw himself into it. Within a year, he was landing small welding gigs on tractors, trailers, and fencing. Lila started making homemade soaps and candles and opened a tiny Etsy shop. Ava helped her design the labels, and Colton did the shipping. It wasn't glamorous, but it was something. Piece by piece, they clawed their way out of the hole. They paid off their credit cards. They stopped renting and moved in with James's uncle for a year to save money. Every dollar went into the Dream Fund. In the fall of 2024, James drove down to Tennessee on a whim to look at a house he'd seen online. It was nothing special to most. A 1970s ranch with peeling paint, rusty gutters, and 5 acres of wild, overgrown grass. But to James, it looked like freedom. He called Lila from the front yard. "It's ugly," he laughed, "but it's ours if we want it." They bought it in cash 6 weeks later. The first night they stayed in the house, they had no furniture, just sleeping bags and a pizza on the floor. But they were together in Tennessee, and the back porch looked out on hills that turned gold at sunset. The kids ran barefoot through the grass. Lila cried when she hung her first wind chime. James built a workshop in the barn out back and started his own welding business. They called it Long Road Customs. Years later, people would drive by the beautiful white farmhouse with the wraparound porch, the blooming garden, and the handmade Mercer family homestead sign at the gate, and say, "Man, they're lucky." But luck had nothing to do with it. They just never gave up.